guys, Hazards 280 here, just coming at you with a new car review video for you. This time around it's my 2016 Dodge Charger RT Scat Pack. I've owned this particular Scat Pack for just about a year now. I don't drive it too much. I think I just passed 1,500 miles. It's not a daily driver, but it is the replacement for the G8. The exterior color is bright white, and there are some optional extras that we'll go through once we take a look at my build sheet. Now, Scat Pack. I'm guessing you know what it's about if you're looking at this video. Essentially, it's very close to an SRT 392, except for a couple changes, such as the adaptive suspension. It doesn't have the 6-piston front rotors or front brakes, Brembo brakes, and your leather interior is a little different, and the steering wheel is a little bit different. But it comes in starting off at $39,995, and for the power that you get out of the 6.4 liter 392 cubic inch Hemi V8, it's a great value. Okay, sorry, I had to step aside. I had a bee attacking me there. Slightly panicked. So, anyhow, you get a great value with the power. You know, the power that you're getting with the price that you're paying. So, 485 horsepower, 485 foot-pounds of torque. Those are some great numbers. And you got a 4-door car here, so you can take your family with you, go get groceries, do what you want, and still have fun. So, this does have the ZF-sourced 8-speed transmission. And I've done a few things to it. There's an item called a taser that allows you to unlock the track modes and valet modes and all the things that you get on the SRT inside of your performance pages within the Uconnect system. So added that, added some LED lighting on the inside, catch can, and tinted the windows to 18%. And this is really how it sits today. So let's take a look at the engine bay here. So this is the stock engine bay. So your valve covers there say powered by SRT. And then this is a catch can that I added on through Billet Technologies. And an extremely long lead time. I waited months for this thing, but it's a matte black finish, matches a lot of the matte colors on the exterior of the car, covers and everything else really in the engine compartment. Add a little color with these connections here, and then I did add the braided line. So this was right around a $300 catch can, but it looks nice. Actually, it does catch some oil that comes through. They're really kind of known for it, so I did it just to be safe. And here I had a plaque produced that has build dates, VIN details, and things like that, as well as my name and kind of the silhouette of the Charger. So nice little add-on there, so if I do go to car shows, it's a nice little plaque. So I'm taking a quick walk around on the car here. You can see I do have 4-pot Brembos here. You have a matte black wheel. This was an optional extra. It is a forged wheel, so that's why it was elected. Standard 392 badging. Rear brakes, same thing, 4-pot Brembo brakes. Looking at the rear. See your exhaust down here. This is a active valve exhaust, so as I climb the RPM range, the valves open up inside of the exhaust system and really makes this thing quite loud. It's very loud. I mean, in my opinion, there's no need for an exhaust system on this car. With how loud it is at cold starts, it sounds marvelous, and even going down the road, it's surreal. And the way these open up will change depending on the mode that you're in the car. So track mode will have the exhaust open more often than, let's say, eco mode. I did change this badging. This factory had an RT badge in red. Didn't much like it. I made it look like a stock RT vehicle, so I added the SRT powered badging. This has the little B on it, and it really just matches the valve covers there. So it's a very dynamic looking vehicle. I love the front end of it. It has a great look. You really can't complain. So let's walk around at the back and take a listen at what it sounds like started. Now mind you, the cold starts are a little louder. So this is, I just drove it down to our filming location here, and so the car is already warm, but this is just a warm start. So you can see there is a racetrack LED, kind of a Dodge insignia there, or signature I guess I should say, going around the taillight. And then you can't see it, they're flickering, but there are solid LEDs on right now going around the headlight. Alright, now let's take a quick look at the build sheet. You do have keyless entry. I just put my hand underneath the door there. You can push this black button to lock it with just the key fob. So, alright, looking at the build sticker here, you can see some of the details on the car. You can see the base price was $39,995, bright white. Well, actually, I guess you can just pause the video and take a look at it. So you can see I elected for the Alcantara suede Napa leather interior. Offered a lot of nice things there, you can see, as well as the Beats audio, driver confidence group, sunroof, the navigation, and then the hyper black wheels. Put this vehicle at $47,160. 18 city, 15 city, 25 highway, 18 combined. It does require premium fuel. Crash test rating is 5 stars overall. 4-star front, 4-star side crash front seat, rear seat 5-star, and rollover is 5. So pretty safe there. And then I was also able to obtain a sheet here that actually was from a contact within Fiat Chrysler that can break down my options list and tell me how many vehicles were built identical to this. And this is one of 31 that were built to the same specification. You can see my Mopar Miles little bear there that travels along with us. So you can see the back seat. You got the suede material. It feels nice, really holds you in place. There are heated seats here on your back control panel here, as well as USB ports. This is leather wrapped leather here. This is it's like a soft material. It's not leather. It's like a soft plastic is what I'll kind of explain it as. Looking at the trunk, just push a button, opens right up. Got a great amount of room. You can see your factory subwoofer there for the Beats, and then additional storage underneath for whatever you may need. So getting inside the Dodge Charger Scat Pack, you'll see it looks very similar to any other Charger for the most part. You got some different buttons here in the center stack that we'll go through, but for the most part, very similar. Looking at the seats, obviously I have the black interior. There is an option for a kind of a red accented interior. I thought that would be a little too much, so we have a black interior. You can see the Scat Pack B. It does say Dodge Brothers, designed in Detroit here on the centerpiece. And this is called I believe it's called the haptic design, but it's almost like the bee nest, if you know what I'm saying, a bee hive, the grids in there. Now normally this starts up and you actually have a Scat Pack B that runs across. Because I'm using a taser, as it's called, to unlock some of the SRT functions, this simply says just Dodge. It's kind of a trade-off, but the advantages with the SRT system are very nice. You can see the steering wheel. We have nice 9 and 3 grips here, or 10 and 2 grips, excuse me. Nice steering wheel, heated. Have controls for your phone, your cluster, cruise control, and I did not elect the adaptive, the technology group, I believe it was called. It puts a big radar in the front and looks like a wart on this car, and it just looks horrendous in my opinion. So wasn't something I wanted to use, and our Grand Cherokee has the adaptive cruise control and we don't use it very often. It's just where we drive, we don't need it, so it doesn't add a lot of value for us.
You know, aside
never miss. Twit, I love it. This is friends.
I was wondering that critical me.
As usual, there's not very much on Exit Radio. Okay, you do have access to your media. You have Bluetooth, auxiliary USB, SD cards. A lot of those ports are right behind you. They are right here in the center console. Controls to your mirrors, heated seats, vented seats, heated wheel, all those components. You have your apps, climate, navigation, and your phone. Going into your apps here, you can see there is an option for drive modes. So here it defaults to Eco. It actually really does a great job of making the car just be more tame, so it's not always wanting to leap ahead and put all that power to the ground. So defaults to Eco. You can just turn that off here, and now it's just on normal street mode. You have a sport setting, and then this is unlocked with the Taser, is this track functionality. So it goes to track, and the track control is not changing here. I'm guessing it's because I'm not moving, but then these shifts are just so impeccable. I mean, even in general, the shifts are incredibly fast for this 8-speed, but sport mode's quick, but track, it's just unbelievable how quick this car shifts. Do a quick 0 to 60 video here for you here in just a little bit. So you do have Slacker radio, Pandora, other items like that. So a lot of nice functionalities within this screen. Here in the center cluster, you can go through diagnostics items, have a speed warning go off at certain speeds. Fuel economy information. Performance data, you get countdowns, quarter miles, braking distance, G-forces, max G-forces, lap timer, lap history, max speed, items like that. So engine torque, right here you can see it's producing 0. Hit the gas, that goes up, and that is live when you're going down the road. Same with horsepower. Tire pressures, coolant temps, trans temps, oil temp, oil pressure. Pretty much anything you really need is there. You have your park sensor controls, stability control, access to your Super Track Pack details and sport mode activation, heated front and rear windows, simple climate control functions. This shift lever actually does go forward and back. It's not like our Grand Cherokees that stays stationary and kind of pivots back to its original location. Cup holders with a spot for your phone. Looking in here, you do have a tray with some storage. It is illuminated inside of there. And then you have your factory sunroof. Or it's not factory, I guess. That was an optional item. See a nice size. You do have a wind deflector here. It sticks up quite a bit. I wish they didn't have those, but I guess just another thing for me to bitch about. And sunglass holder. That's about it. If you guys have any questions, just give me a shout. I'd be glad to answer them for you. If there's a video you'd like me to produce with some certain items on this car, certain actions perhaps, or anything that you'd like, just let me know. It is my personal vehicle. It will be going up here soon for the winter, but I'll be glad to help you guys out. You are my subscribers. I appreciate all of your guys' feedback, comments, and anything like that. So do press the subscribe button. Press that little bell there to get notifications when I produce new videos, and we'll be happy to help you out there. It's a great vehicle. Really happy with the purchase, and I can't wait to get some more miles on it. It's just getting time to go out and drive it, and here in Michigan it just seems like it wants to rain at noon and be sunny at 2 o'clock, so hard to really get time to go out and do stuff. So alright guys, take care, and we'll see you soon. see, it's got great get up and go for a 4-door family sedan here. So no complaints in the power aspect. All the windows are up, and the sound you heard there, at least all the windows are up. And I can assure you on the outside, it's quite loud. I've had someone else drive the vehicle while I was outside, and it was louder than I had thought. So I don't know that Fiat Chrysler could have gotten away with a louder exhaust from the factory. So yeah, so great job there, guys.